everybody. Today's video is gonna be a get ready with me while we talk about some pretty serious stuff. Probably know if you clicked on this video and you saw the title. The election was very upsetting, to say the least, for a lot of reasons. Women's rights are more in danger than they've been in a very long time, and safety is a huge concern for women and minorities and LGBTQ people. And not only that, the economy is going to get worse. The housing crisis is going to get worse. The climate crisis is going to get worse, among other insane, horrible things that will ensue because of the election of Donald Trump, the re-election. If you voted for Donald Trump, or you didn't vote at all, because I know half of America didn't, go to the description down below, go to the education section, read all those books, go to all those websites, actually absorb the information in a non-biased way, and come back, and then you can watch this video. But until then, don't even try. Don't even do it. If I see your comment down below and you didn't do that, I will instantly block you. I don't care. You are not welcome here. If you voted for Kamala Harris, like me, then you can stay. This video is quite literally for you. We're gonna cry, we're gonna be angry, and we're definitely gonna talk about next steps and how we are going to move forward from this, because we are moving forward. But first, I need to rant, because what the actual fuck, America? I really thought that we were all on the same page. I thought there was no way that Donald Trump could have more supporters now than he had in 2020. I thought that we all finally saw how disgusting Donald Trump is as a person. I really did, and that was fucking naive of me. I don't know. Your For You page really is your For You page, because that shit had me thinking we really were gonna have the first female president, and that America didn't hate women as deeply and truly as it does. It has never been more apparent to me. I've always known men. When I say men, I am saying the ones who voted for Donald Trump, the ones who obviously do not like women, do not care about women, and only care about themselves. Men fucking hate us, and it has never been more obvious. Obviously, hate crimes against women have happened. They are happening. They have been happening. There's never been a point in history where they haven't been happening. I just really did not think that it was this bad at all. I did not think that the situation was this dire, that my life truly is in danger every single time I step out of my house by myself. Even before this happened, every single time I was outside alone, without my boyfriend, without a family member, a friend, whoever, I would be talked to. And not talked to the same way people would talk to me with my boyfriend or with my family member or whatever. Absolutely disgusting. I get catcalled and ridiculed every single time I go outside by myself, without fail. It's kind of crazy. I don't even give off nice vibes. I have a really fucking bad resting bitch face, and people will just talk to me. Not just people, men. Men will just talk to me. Men will make comments. If I respond, they'll continue. If I don't respond, they instantly turn angry. And you all know, everyone knows that. That's what happens. You ignore them and they get fucking angry and they call you some fucking slur because you ignore them. And that was already my life. Before this even happened, that was my life. And now, since Donald Trump has been reelected, I have not been outside by myself. And hopefully I don't have to be for a long time, because I have just been hearing the craziest shit out in the wild on TikTok comments, like not even searching for like the hatred, not searching for these crazy misogynistic men, just normal videos of girls, guys saying, your body, my choice. You're never gonna get your rights back, whatever, like just the most, I can't even get into it without like actually crashing out, because it's crazy. And it is just insane to me that this is reality. I did not think that this was reality. I did not think that the world was like this. And I guess I was dumb for that. America, which was formed originally to get away from religious oppression, is now one of the most religiously oppressive places to live. And our nation, which is supposed to be the land of the free, freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom of everything. You're supposed to be free. That is the point. Freedom to do you and be you. then how come only rich white men, rich straight white men, are actually free? They're the only ones who are not affected by the tyranny of Donald Trump. But the economy was deemed more important than the lives of every single woman, every single LGBTQ person, every single minority, every single person who is not a rich, white, straight man is negatively affected by this. Even if you are a straight, white man and you make under $400,000 a year, you are not going to benefit from this at fucking all. Unless you're just racist and homophobic and misogynistic and you want an excuse to be that way. That is the only way you could even maybe benefit. And that doesn't even really benefit you. It just makes you feel like you're accepted by other racist, misogynistic, homophobic, white, straight men. How fucking disgusting. And some of them are now, 2 days later, figuring out that, oh, I actually will be paying the tariffs. Oh, the tariffs actually do affect me as the fucking consumer. The business is not going to eat those costs ever. These businesses are not going to do that for you, and they never fucking will. They're just gonna raise their prices. That's just what's gonna happen, and you're gonna fucking pay them. And the fucking tax thing, like, you're a mechanic at Walmart. You're not gonna be a millionaire in the next 4 fucking years. You're not gonna benefit. Ever. You were never gonna benefit. It was never for you. Trump does not give a single shit if you live or die. It is so obvious that he is literally just power hungry. That is the one thing he's been actively doing his whole life, is trying to be in power. He was trying to do it through his business, failed. Did it through TV, got a little bit. He said, oh, this is nice. I fucking like this. Guess what? It wasn't fucking enough. Now, we successfully elected him into the most, like, powerful position in America, essentially, literally. And what's he gonna do when that's not enough? What's he gonna do when that's not enough, huh? And the fact that we elected the first criminal into the office before a woman is just fucking insane. Like, how is not... It's just basic... I'm crashing out. It's just basic morals. If you have basic morals or empathy for others, you would never vote for Donald Trump, ever. That's what I don't understand about these fucking Christians who vote for him. Like, he has never been a godly man, ever. He is the least godly man literally to ever exist. He's been unfaithful to his wife. He's cheated, he's raped, he has literally assaulted women. And you fucking follow him. For what, Barbara? For what? I don't fucking understand it. I never will, and I never want to. But it really is just basic empathy that these people fucking lack. Like, if you can fathom what it's like to be in someone else's shoes at all, you would never vote for him. I truly do believe that some of the people that voted for him, I think that they think that it was the correct decision for them. I think that they truly believe that he is going to help them, which just leads back to education. But I don't think every Trump supporter is evil. But if they aren't evil, they're uneducated. And that is the simple truth, which really sucks. If you have family like I do that voted for Trump, my family wholeheartedly believes that they are making the correct decision and thinks that they are protecting their rights and that he's gonna help them. And it really is just so sad to think about. They've always voted conservative because they're scared. But they don't know why they're scared. They're scared of change, scared of education, scared of times changing, scared of people taking away opportunities from them that they're not even taking for themselves, just because they should have the right to have them, even though they're not using them, which is so fucking dumb. Like, how embarrassing is it to be associated with the Republican Party, a party that is known for being uneducated and poor, mostly uneducated. I don't really judge people for being poor unless you're like poor because you're making dumb decisions, but a lot of those people are just making dumb decisions. How embarrassing, like how embarrassing. And obviously, like I said, Donald Trump really is just power hungry, so he'll take the quickest, easiest path possible, which is taking advantage of uneducated poor people, promising them a better life, because it's easy to do that, and just not delivering. See its power, because it's really all he cares about. It has literally been proven. The fact that nobody in his cabinet wants to fucking be there anymore. It's just crazy. It's embarrassing. I would be embarrassed if I truly believed that the Republican Party was correct, that their opinions were correct. It's embarrassing. I would still be embarrassed, but maybe that's just because I have fucking, I don't know. It's like the same thing. Like they don't feel embarrassed because they don't feel like anything's wrong, because they don't actually, I don't know. I'm quite literally giving Julia Fox right now. Whatever. I feel like it's kind of fitting for me to have Julia Fox line it right now. Yeah, I'm sad. I'm sad about my family. I'm sad that I can't talk to them about this because they're the reason for this. And I will never forgive them. It will always be in the back of my mind. I guess that's just how it's gonna be. I don't foresee this unless they radically change. I don't foresee this ever being forgiven. I don't see me ever forgetting about it, which I really truly do want a good relationship with my family. Like, I have worked really hard to get in a point where like I feel comfy talking about myself to both my parents. Like, I spent a lot of my life hiding who I was and my personality. And I finally got to a point where I feel like I don't have to do that. But now I feel like actually I do, you know? Like, actually I kind of do. Because they voted that way. Like, obviously they don't actually care. They don't actually see what I've been talking about. And I don't know, it's hard. It's really fucking hard. And the men, I cannot believe that these men have been so easily brainwashed into the toxic alpha male rhetoric. Like, how is it possible that this many of them are lacking basic morals and empathy? Again, it's coming, like, we're circling and circling around the same fucking tree and coming to the same conclusions, but it's like, I truly cannot believe it. I cannot believe that this is the world that we are living in. I can't believe it. And I even at work, I listen to Reddit stories a lot, and so many of them where it's like the boyfriend just completely does like a 180 on his personality and like goes from the sweet, loving, kind, supportive man to this absolute fucking monster from listening to these alpha male podcasts and like Andrew Tate and all this. Like, I don't even want to give him airtime, but like, how is it that this is actually real? How are they actually like listening to this stuff? And like, it's like literal brain worms. Like, it's crazy. They're becoming like literal zombies. I don't know. I just can't believe it's so many of them. And like the fraternities like going together and voting for Trump. Like, I truly cannot believe it. I can't believe it. And I also can't believe that there's so many women that are doing that. Obviously, like, they have ingrained misogyny and they are wanting to feel validated from these men that don't give a shit about them at all. And that is the classic thing, like, oh, women love guys that don't give a shit about them. And it's because of internalized misogyny, and I just feel so sad for them. Also, so fucking angry at them. They haven't seen the light. We've all been at a place, probably at childhood, most of us, hopefully, where you were striving to get validation from a man, and that was like, you felt good when you had the attention of a man. Like, we've all been there, and we've all hopefully grown out of it. And I truly hope in the next 4 years that those women who voted for Trump grow out of it, because I just can't believe it. I feel so sad for them. They will never know what it's like to love yourself and be free and actually like find yourself, you know? My makeup looks crazy. I'm aware that my rage has made my makeup look absolutely fucking insane. Anyway, we're just gonna continue because that's what I'm here. I'm getting ready. I have to actually go do stuff, so I have to go outside like this, but whatever. But now we're to the exciting part. Next steps. How we're gonna move forward, how we're gonna move past this, rise up from the fucking ashes, and how we can actually unite each other and make sure that this never fucking happens again. First of all, join the 6B movement, or 6B4T, join it. If you haven't heard of it, it's what Korean women are doing because of their similar situation with hatred and misogyny happening towards women from men. They are having nothing to do with men. They're completely decentering men from their lives. No sex with men, no dating men, no bearing kids with men, no marrying men, nothing. Nothing to do with a man ever at all. Nothing. And that was the original 4B movement, was just nothing like that. 6B, 4T is where you also don't buy goods from male-owned businesses and completely cut out men, which I will be doing, but tweaking it a little because I am in a long-term relationship with a man who actually advocated for me, I say actually like it's not the fucking bare minimum, but voted for Harris. He voted in my favor. He cares if I have rights to my own body or not, and he advocated against his friends, against his family. Like, he is constantly advocating for female rights, and so I am not going to break up with him because he is a good one. If you are in a similar situation, if you have a man in your life that is advocating for you, he does not apply. I mean, if you want it to apply, traditionally it would apply. He does not have to apply to cutting out all men. And it also doesn't apply to like LGBTQ men, obviously. You still buy from their businesses, still have them in your life. And we need the good men on our side because at this point, at least, men will probably only listen to other men. So if you have a man in your life who's a good one, he is one of your only chances at this moment to be actually heard and advocated for, because obviously they don't give a shit about us. Decenter all of the fucking nasty MAGA misogynistic men. Completely. Do not fucking, I don't even care if new eyeshadow just dropped, oh so cute, made by a man. You're not fucking buying that shit. Do not buy it. Do not give in. So let's lift each other up. Buy from people who are in a similar situation and feel the same about you. Also, second, get educated as fuck. Go back to school if you can. Get another degree if you can. Even if it's night school, even if it's online. Go back to school and get more education. Read up on feminism, read up on law, read up on history, actually understand the patterns that are happening, how to be prepared, what the next steps are, what people did in the past that was wrong. Read and absorb as much as you can. Take every opportunity you can to climb the fucking ladders and get in positions of power, to take the power away from men. Men are fucking lazy. If you put your mind to it, it's so easy for you to rise up and lift other women up to do the same. Don't make it a competition between women. Just don't do it. Never do it. I mean, obviously, you're probably a girl's girl if you're here now, but lift each other up. If you see someone else has a better path to be in power than you, fucking lift her up. Become the bosses, become the leaders, start to outnumber them. Show them how weak they truly are. And obviously these things take time. They take months, years, even. You need to get started now. You need to get started now. It is that serious. Sign up today as you're watching this. Go open a fucking tab, sign up for classes, start researching, start climbing those ladders today, tomorrow, tonight, whatever. Do it as soon as possible and be consistent. Do not give up. Do not give up. I put a ton of books in the description of this video. Go down there, buy them used, buy them on Kindle, buy them the cheapest way you can if you want, or you can buy them new. I don't really care, but there are cheap ways. You don't have to spend a bunch of money on this. Go to the library perhaps and read these books. I need to read them too. It's not just you. Read these books, get educated. And don't just absorb information from one side. I'm really bad about this. My boyfriend's really good at this, but make sure you're still keeping tabs on what Trump's doing, keeping tabs on the MAGA information cycle. Absorb information from both sides. Even if it infuriates you, even if you want to rip your fucking hair out, absorb information from their side. Because you need to be able to see what they're saying and be able to fact check and counter it and show the truth. So you need to know both sides. Next, one of the absolute most important, as soon as, all of these need to be done as soon as possible, but the one that most immediately affects your life, you need to get fit. This happens for me too. I really need to do this too. Men have shown how dangerous and disrespectful and hateful they are towards us. Our lives are in danger because they are bigger. I mean, they are bigger beings. You see the threats that they're making. You see the things they're saying that are absolutely disgusting. and you know what they are capable of physically, obviously. Be able to run fast, be able to run far, have amazing stamina, be strong enough to protect yourself and others. Practice speed, practice mobility, practice flexibility, practice strength, practice everything. Everything goes into it, especially when you are fighting for your life. Everything goes into it. So make sure you are the most well-rounded you can be, because you never know what you'll need. You never know what the situation will be. And take self-defense classes, boxing maybe, or you know, something along those lines, something where you can really like know the methods to win. It's one thing to be strong, to be fast, to be able to maneuver well, but if you don't know the technique, it won't do you any good. So at least learn some basic techniques and the weaknesses of men so that you can take them down and protect your life. And also get protected. If you feel comfortable owning and carrying a gun, then get your conceal and carry and buy a gun and practice that. You can't just buy it and have it. Like, you need to be able to be good. Be muscle memory. It needs to be second nature to be able to hit your target accurately and quickly. And so make sure you're on your shit with that. And obviously, like, get your conceal and carry so you can have it with you all the time. They make purses that look cute and you can still do it, and it is your right to do it. So do it if you feel comfortable. If you don't, I don't necessarily feel comfortable with it. I am like constantly paranoid. I don't know, I'm just paranoid, so I don't. But I do have a taser and I have pepper spray, and you should already have those things, but if you don't, you need to get them. And I'll have them linked in the description. And if you have the time and the energy and the money to get a dog, get an actual guard dog. Obviously, like, still love it and treat it as a pet because it is, but get a very protective dog, like a Rottweiler or a Cane Corso, I think that's how you say it, German Shepherd, you know, and actually train it, take it to high quality training where it will protect your life, where it responds to commands, very obedient. And I wouldn't necessarily recommend this for everyone, not even the majority, not even a good fraction of people watching this should do this, but if it feels right to you and you've been thinking about it and you have the time and the resources and the money and the energy to actually exercise these dogs properly and train these dogs properly and spend the money to get these dogs trained properly and the money to make sure they are healthy and they will live a long, long time and all those things that goes into being a dog owner, then you should do it. Because just like my boyfriend does for me, it scares them away. They scurry away to the little fucking corners and they won't come up with you. It won't even be an occasion that happens, that you won't be catcalled, you won't be anything, because they won't talk to you when they have something intimidating between you and them. I have a whole list of charities and causes and movements in the description. And if you have extra money, especially if you are in the percent of like the 400,000 plus category that you will actually benefit from Trump's tax plan, consider donating that extra money or any extra money you have to these charities and these movements and helping people that are going to be seriously negatively affected by this president. And if you can't donate money, consider donating your time. There's lots of charities that will need hands during this holiday season and lots that will need hands during this new presidency. So consider doing that. And if you can't physically for whatever reason, then consider posting online, just like I am right now, and advocating for the people that you support, advocating for all of us. Show that we are here, we are strong, we are proud, we are going to take our power back. Our power has never left. We are taking more power, and that we are not going to give up from their petty little threats, okay? Post about it, and it doesn't have to be specifically like politics. Post it, like, you don't have to make your accounts around politics, but if you're going back to school to become a person in power, film that, make that your content. If you're getting fit and doing self-defense, film that, make that your content. If you are doing the process of conceal and carry, document that process. If you're getting a dog, and training it for these purposes. Film that. Getting fit, going to charity, like whatever, like all of it, whatever you're doing, film it and post it and make it clear that you are doing it for this reason, because that is the best way to influence others, to show that we are proud, to show that we are not backing down, we are rising up, we are getting better, and that they should be fucking shaking in their boots. And lastly, do not give up. Do not give up. Do not give up. Most important, do not give up. No matter what you're doing, no matter what you took away from this, do not give up. Whatever your next steps are, do not give up. It will be so easy for your brain to try to go back to normal, try to say, actually, this is fine, I can live, like, this is fine, or just ignore it, and it's not actually happening, like, none of this is happening. Just go about your normal life, go to work, come home, whatever. It will be really easy for your brain to go back to that, to go back to the norm and think that everything is okay. Do not forget these emotions. Do not forget what these men are saying. Do not let them forget. And don't forget yourself. These emotions are what are gonna fuel you to get that degree, to read those books, to get fit, to run that marathon, to lift that PR, to get that concealing carry license, to get those positions of power, to take your fucking life back. And truly one of the best methods I found for not forgetting what you're feeling in a moment is to record, like I did, like what I'm doing right now. Record how you're feeling, record your thoughts, record you crying, record you sobbing, record you angry, record everything. And when you're in those moments of coping, of saying, actually, this isn't that bad, life is fine, I can exist like this, it's normal, whatever, it's fine, I'll just go about my life. Rewatch those videos, rewatch these moments, and make a folder, make a whatever in your phone. Screenshot things that these men are saying. Obviously don't look at them all the time, but when you need a fucking booster, look at them, look at these videos of you crying, look at these comments these men are making, and it will fuel you. It'll fuel you, I can't say that. It'll fuel you. Do not forget the hatred. Don't let yourself forget. Don't give up. Be consistent, because you can rise up. You can accomplish greater things than these scummy little disgusting men could ever do. And they know it. That's why they're threatened. And in the end, they know it too, because that's why they're fucking threatened. They would never try to take our rights away, try to diminish us, try to hate on us, if they actually truly thought less of us. If they truly thought less of us, we'd be under the radar. They wouldn't care. We'd just be thrown out like little street rats and left to our own society in our own accord. But we're not, are we? We're actually being oppressed. And they do need us, literally, to survive. Just the whole point of 4B. As long as IVF rights are protected, we can reproduce without them. So depending on how long this has to go on, they will just be bred out of the fucking population, which is what Korea's trying to do, or just vow not to have kids, I don't know. Whatever you think is right for you, but lock the fuck in. Don't forget this. Don't. And do your part, because obviously a lot of us did not do our part in the election. So take accountability now, do your part now, and do it fucking well. And kick those fucking disgusting little men out of positions of power. They don't belong, and they are weak, and they know they're weak. It's so easy for us to fucking take over if we wanted to, and this is the point where we fucking want to, okay? So get the fuck up, girl. Get the fuck up. Stand up. See others getting discouraged. Lift them the fuck up. And I will always be here to lift you up. My DMs are always open. If you need someone, I'm always in your corner. I'll always be rooting for you, and you can message me about your next steps and comment down below your next steps, because I truly I need this community too. That's why I'm doing this. I do need a community to talk to and to feel connected to, but I also want to be there for you guys. Comment down below what you're doing to help, what your part is, and congratulate each other, help each other. I'll be helping you guys. Along with that, I just unlocked memberships on my channel. I just hit that benchmark, and I haven't set it up yet, but by the time you're seeing this, it'll be set up. So I don't know how you do it, but I think it'll be in my description, or there'll be a button for it. I'll put it on the screen because I don't know yet. If you become a member, I'm not making it expensive at all, like maybe like $5 a month, I don't know. Not very much at all. If you become a member, I will be posting a lot more get ready with me's like this. I will be posting more raw, real content, think like Trisha Paytas style, where it's like not really edited, like it's just the raw, real, like me. Live streams for members only, and I want it to be a very safe space, and again, a place where we can lift each other up, a place where we can connect and show each other what we're doing. There'll also be a custom emoji I am making, which I'm really excited about. I think it's really cute, and I'm excited for you guys to use it. And discounts on merch also. I wouldn't really say that this is merch. I don't know. It kind of is. I have some of these baby tees left. This one is Shy But Cool, and I have a few others, maybe like 5 other designs. And if you join, you will get a big discount. And these are already discounted because they're kind of old. I only have extra smalls left also, which is really unfortunate. I'm really sorry. I am an extra large-ish, usually like a large, extra large, and I could force my way into these, so like don't be discouraged. Like you definitely could fit into it if you wanted, so don't be discouraged. But I do only have extra smalls left, and I'm working on new designs. So when I get new designs, you'll get discounts on those also. It's not just these, but yeah. I do have these. And if you're not a member, you can also get these, but just like a few dollars more, I don't know. I'm finding a new manufacturer and I'm making new designs. And all the money that comes from these shirts is going towards something really new and exciting that I am going to be showing you guys very soon and I'm really excited about. So become a member if you want. And I can't wait to talk to you guys and lift each other up. Don't forget to check out the resources in my description. I put a lot of time and effort to putting those for you. I not only have the education section where you can go get educated, I also have resources like hotlines for minorities, for LGBTQ, for mental health, for women, for all of you. I have it, and I hope that you don't have to use those, but if you do, they are there. And it is important to lift each other up and help each other in this really crazy dystopian time. Yeah, I will be here for you. Become a member if you really need support, and comment down below, and I will really try to respond to every single one of you. I love all of you, and I'm here for you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.